right, chat. We don't usually do this. Soul's probably crying in the car. Let's have a GOAT debate.
Let me put on my glasses. Let me nerd out real quick.
About 3 years ago, I released my GOAT pyramid, featuring 30 of what I believe to be the greatest NBA players of all time. And it's okay, but it could use some work. So today, we're going to be updating the NBA GOAT pyramid.
Yeah, put that motherfucker Curry in tier 2, bro.
A few weeks ago, Shaq shared this basketball GOAT pyramid on Instagram. And I only know this because people were tagging me in the comments thinking it was mine.
Shaq took a screenshot of a TikTok who took a screenshot from a YouTube video, and Shaq posted this on Instagram. What in the cash nasty is this, bro?
Flight reacts, the flight's reaction, the cash reaction, the flight reaction. Hey, man, I love them too, bro.
But it's not. The dead giveaway was LeBron being on tier 3. Also, current day Steph on tier 4 was a massive red flag. And a pretty solid player by the name of Hakeem Olajuwon was nowhere to be found on this pyramid at all. So, as cool as it would be to have Shaq share some content from the channel, this NBA GOAT pyramid is from someone else. But it did get me thinking. With all of the events that have taken place over the last 4 NBA seasons, I think it's time we update our GOAT pyramid. So here's the pyramid I made 3 years ago, May 23rd, 2019 to be exact. Which means since this video was released, 4 new teams have been crowned champions, 4 MVPs have been awarded, and there has been 3.5 seasons worth of NBA context to consider for our new pyramid. Now I want to keep this new pyramid at 30 players like our original one. So if I add any players, I unfortunately have to take players off as well. And just like with my original GOAT pyramid, there are a few factors I'm going to be considering throughout this process. A player's peak, which I value more than longevity, their accomplishments and hard
5-year peak, chat. 5-year peak.
5-year peaks, 3-year peaks. What are you talking about?
where their skill and ability, and even the era that they played in. And of course, just like with my original GOAT pyramid, these selections are all based on my personal opinion. So with that out of the way, let's make some changes to this pyramid. So first things first, I have to make one massive adjustment to the top of this pyramid. Some may agree with it, some may not. But after winning his 4th championship and 4th finals MVP while climbing every all-time leaderboard over the last 4 seasons, LeBron James has earned a spot in Tier 1. Because at this point, the all-time discussion has virtually become Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and then everyone else. I still have MJ as the GOAT, but the gap between MJ and LeBron feels smaller than the gap between LeBron and whoever comes next. So I feel this change was necessary and well earned. But that leaves us with 3 players on Tier 2. And that just looks weird. So when considering peaks and accolades and impact on the game and every other factor I can conjure up, I've decided to move Bill Russell and Larry Bird up to Tier 2.
Larry Bird.
Bill Russell! Oh god, oh, shit, man. Who you want to start with?
Hey, I just like the green representation. I ain't complaining. But if his whole logic is just it looks weird that there's only 3 people in Tier 3 or Tier 2. That's a pretty bad argument. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to say, let it be, bro. I'm tired of everybody. Everybody ain't gotta be a superstar. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's only 3 in Tier 2, then fuck it. This shit shouldn't be only 3 in Tier 2. Y'all know who I want in that motherfucker. Put Wardelius the 3rd in Tier 2. Yes, pussy, I'm saying it. Put Wardelius the 3rd in there. And maybe put Akeem in. I don't give a fuck. Wardell in there. I don't care.
Me personally, I mean, I change from day to day, but truly everyone in Tier 2 and Tier 3 plus Curry now, I think it's like, that's just its own tier, to be honest with you. If you want to put like Kareem in a tier of his own, because I don't see him being like at most top 5, you know what I'm saying? If you want to lock Kareem in as top 5, I guess you can put Kareem in his own tier and then everyone else in another tier. But all of these motherfuckers to me, they're interchangeable. Like, one day, I'm going to think Hakeem's better than Magic and Larry Bird. The other day, I'm going to think Bill Russell should be in the same tier as Kareem, from what I just mentioned. I don't know. Like, it's just too close.
Yeah, I was trolling, but 2 and 3 are like right there, Chad.
In our original pyramid, I had Magic on Tier 2 and Bird on Tier 3. But with LeBron moving up, this gives room for Bird and Magic to be on the same tier, as they should be. And Bill Russell, 11 rings, greatest defensive player of all time, there's not much to be said here. Now there's 2 players in particular who have solidified their legacies over the last 4 seasons and have earned spots on Tier 3 with Shaq, Hakeem, Duncan, and Wilt.
Wait, there's multiple? No. You better not say who I think about to say, bro, because he ain't done shit since 2018. I ain't gonna lie. No, Kevin Wayne, and my dog is in here too. Kevin Wayne should not be tier 4. This is insane.
Yo, what are we doing, man? Look, Katie, bro, Katie is him, bro. It's a him.
No, I'm being so serious. If he made the video in 2018, what the fuck has he done to move up a tier, Sage?
He was a shoe size away from going back to the finals.
Oh my God.
Those players are, of course, Steph Curry and
Yeah!
Kevin Wayne. Wallahi, bro. This is insane. Kevin Wayne. What did Kevin Wayne do?
Yes, he's just the greatest scorer, 7 foot with a handle. Fuck you talking about?
and Kevin Durant. Since 2019, Steph has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he's the greatest shooter of all time. And after winning his 4th championship and first Finals MVP last season, he's made the jump into Tier 3. Steph's brilliance and consistency season after season has extended his prime past where I think most fans would have ever considered. Now in his 13th season, at 34 years old, he's not only one of the best players in the league, he's putting together arguably the best season of his historic career. And the same could be said for Kevin Durant. He's got all the hardware, a league MVP, 2 championships, and 2 finals MVPs. But what has bumped Durant from Tier 4 into Tier 3 is his relentless consistency as a generational talent.
So what bumped him to Tier 4 was just he clocked in and clocked out?
Yes.
Man, this ain't a 9 to 5. This is crazy. This is crazy. Man.
He a hater.
Since 2019, he's made 2 more All-NBA teams while averaging 29, 7, and 6.
So
and this has earned him the jump from Tier 4 to Tier 3.
And
that brings us to
Durant.
Tier 4, which has some pretty major changes to it. And our first change comes with John Stockton, who gets demoted into Tier 5, which puts him at about the 5th or 6th greatest point guard of all time, behind Magic, Steph, Oscar, and Isaiah. Scottie Pippen also got demoted to Tier 5. I made this decision because despite Scottie's critical role throughout the Bulls dynasty, his talents as an individual player just don't warrant him a spot amongst players like Oscar Robertson, Karl Malone, and Julius Erving. And unfortunately, Dwayne Wade and Isaiah Thomas get demoted into Tier 5 as well. All-time great players. But being in Tier 4 means a player is, at worst, a top 21 player of all time. And I just don't consider Wade or Isaiah to be of that caliber. But I would consider them both to be top 30 players of all time, with similar relatively short but brilliant peaks and playoff heroics throughout their careers.
Hey, let's talk about it, bro. Get Bob Pettit out of here. Get Bob Pettit out of here, bro. Put in James Harden, put in Giannis, and that's it right now. I don't know who else.
Man, I said it before. Y'all ain't cancel me, so I'm going to say it again. Get these segregated basketball players off of my list. Get them out of here. Bill and Will and May, whatever. Bro is in black and white. What are we doing? It screams it. Get them out of here. I don't even know their face.
With these changes, Tier 4 becomes a barren wasteland with only 3 players. So we've got some promoting to do, starting with Jerry West. 12 All-NBA teams, Finals MVP, and 5 All-Defensive Team selections with career averages of 27, 6, and 5 a game. The only other players in NBA history to achieve these career averages are LeBron James and Kevin Durant. So the logo gets the bump into Tier 4. My next promotion goes to Moses Malone. 3-time league MVP, a Finals MVP, and one of the greatest rebounders.
He should really downgrade Dr. J, though, to be honest with you. That's just me. That's just me. If we're just talking about impact and how he arguably saved the NBA, then fine, keep him in there. But if we're talking about like just on-court shit, and I don't know how much stock he's putting into the ABA days, I personally think he's Tier 5. But I'm not tripping. No, I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I kind of agree, yeah. Especially when you go back and look at the numbers again. Yeah, I didn't think all of those numbers were in the ABA. I thought he had one of his 30-pointers or 28-pointers in the NBA. Yeah, if we're doing just NBA, yeah,
ever seen. honestly, he should have never been in Tier 5 to begin with. So let's put him where he truly belongs. And my last pair of promotions goes to Dirk Nowitzki and Kevin Garnett.
There
The
we
individual
go.
dominance of
There
both
we
KG
go.
and Dirk that spanned over 2 decades is matched by only a handful of all-time greats. But if not their sustained excellence over the course of 21 seasons, it was their massive peaks that earned them a spot in Tier 4. 2 of the most skilled, versatile, and imposing big men the game has ever seen. Which leaves us with Tier 5 and some tough decisions to make. There are only 2 players that made my original GOAT pyramid that did not make the cut in my new pyramid. And those players are Bob Pettit and
Yes.
Allen Iverson. But with
Wait,
all
what?
these adjustments, there are now 2 spots open
Oh, no.
for 2
You
new
cut
players.
AI?
Of all the players who missed the
Dang.
cut the first time around, the players who I considered for my new pyramid were Giannis
Dang.
Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, James Harden, Chris
Yeah,
Paul,
Jokic, I
and
forgot about
Kawhi
Jokic.
Leonard. Of all the
Oh,
active
shit.
players in the
Chris Paul ain't
NBA,
on there.
aside from LeBron,
Nah, let me make this easy, bro. Let me make this easy. Cut out Hondo. Cut out Isaiah Thomas. Cut out John Stockton. And cut out Elgin Baylor. Put
Okay.
these guys in. If it was just me, I'd cut out Dr. J. But hey, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. Retweet shit. I ain't gonna lie, retweet. I think everybody on that right, maybe not Harden, and you can save Elgin. That'd be one I'd consider. Outside of that, yeah, retweet.
Steph and Durant, these are the only players who even have a shot at making the pyramid. And since my original pyramid 3.5 years ago, Nikola Jokic has made 4 All-NBA teams, 3 of them being first-team selections. He's won back-to-back MVPs, he's led the Nuggets to the conference finals, and he's put up 2 of the most historically efficient and productive seasons in league history. It's only a matter of time before Jokic
Wait a
joins the
minute.
GOAT.
Fuck what I just said. No, LG, get your ass out of here. Put Luka on the list. What are we doing? Put Luka in Tier 2 now. Let's stop playing, bro. That's the greatest player I've seen. He just don't have jewelry. Put Luka in Tier 2. I'm sorry. Go ahead, but it just hit me. Brain blast.
Yeah, we're playing too much on this channel. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We play too much. Talking about, oh, he needs to make the finals first. Bitch, you see what I'm saying.
You know.
You see what I'm saying. You didn't have to wait till year 5 to say Carlos Boozer was better than Braun. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
It's just a bit too soon. Now, for the case of James Harden, I had
Wait,
to sit
what?
and really think about his potential addition to the pyramid.
Wow.
I guess
Harden had
longevity.
one of the
I
highest
guess.
offensive peaks in league history, averaging
definitely
31,
disagree.
8, and 6 a game over the course of 6 seasons. He's won an MVP, he's made 7 All-NBA teams, and he's just one of 7 players in NBA history to win a scoring title and an assist title. But where James Harden falls short compared to other players on the pyramid is his performance in the playoffs. He just hasn't broke through on the biggest stage. And the heliocentric offense that allowed him to put up such unbelievable stat lines became a weak point to his teams in the postseason. So for now, James Harden does not crack the GOAT pyramid.
fair.
The next player I considered was Chris Paul.
I can see it. I
But
can see it. I can see it.
John Stockton's right there.
John Stockton shouldn't be there. I get that, but if he's
Come
only gonna
on,
swap
bro.
one, then I like the argument. I just don't like who else is on the list.
Heliocentric, bro went to the NBA Finals and lost twice, and didn't do shit, man. And James Harden went to the finals too. I know it was like, you know what I'm saying, big 3 OKC, but
Yeah.
come on, bro.
What he do
James
then
Harden
type
is
shit.
better than John Stockton. Stop playing.
One of the most complete point guards in recent years. And despite his lack of playoff success, he has managed to completely transform every team he's been a part of. CP3 is a tricky one because, as I touched on before, if you compare Chris Paul to John Stockton, who is in Tier 5 on my pyramid, their careers are almost identical. And after CP3's first trip to the finals last season, their overall numbers and accomplishments only become more and more similar with time. Chris Paul had a higher peak, but Stockton's record-breaking ability to generate offense for nearly 2 decades, while being a lockdown perimeter defender, gives him a razor-thin edge over CP3, in my opinion.
Lockdown?
So for now, Chris Paul doesn't quite crack Tier 5.
Oh my God! Boo!
Yeah, boo, Jimbo. What are you doing, Jimbo? You were
Come on, bro.
he was cooking a motherfucking souffle. Now this shit a burnt grilled cheese. What is going on, bro? No. Bro, Jimbo. Chris Paul playoff elevation compared to Johnny Bones Jones Stockton. Man, get him out of here, bro. They're not the same guy in the offs. We just talking about bad hammies when it comes to Chris Paul. That's the only problem with this dude. Man, I can't disagree more with that one. That one, I don't see it all.
When we talk about point guards, man, I need them to dribble with both hands. So.
Not dribble with their wrist.
Nah, John Stockton cannot go left, bro. I'm not trying to hear it from Johnny T. Stockton, bro. This is insane.
GOAT pyramid. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kawhi Leonard. Now, since my
I swear to God, if you pick for John Stockton this hard, bro, I'm ending the video. I'm dead ass ending the video, bro.
Chat, the real time of this video is 9:05. I will leave. Souls will cap. I will leave if he holds Giannis and Kawhi for John Stockton specifically. At this point, it's a John Stockton 8-vid. At this point, no.
Johnny T. Stockton, bro. I don't even know if his middle name is T. This is insane.
Johnny Bones Jones. Get him out of here, bro.
Original pyramid, which was released just before the end of the 2019 season, Giannis has went from a great, young, ascending player to a certified all-time great. In just 3.5 years, Giannis won a championship, 2 MVPs, a Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 4 All-NBA First Teams, 4 All-Defensive First Teams, and an All-Star Game MVP, while averaging 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. That's a pretty solid 3.5-year stretch for the big man. So I had to add Giannis to the pyramid, and I'm going to put him comfortably in Tier 4.
Thank you, bro.
And with our second and final addition, Kawhi Leonard is added to Tier 5. My original pyramid was created 3 weeks before Kawhi won his second championship and second Finals MVP, which led to his greatness stock skyrocketing. Now, Kawhi is a tough player to rank among any all-time scenario because when he's playing, he's one of the greatest players to ever lace up. But over the last few seasons, he just hasn't laced up a whole lot. But it's impossible to look past his 2 Finals MVPs and his run as the best two-way player in the NBA. So Kawhi gets added to the pyramid, but just barely, sneaking into Tier 5.
Alright, bro, you didn't have to be on his dick. He's clearly better than John Stockton. As a matter of fact, before we watch the rest of this video, let's just watch a highlight from John Stockton in his prime. Just highlights of a game from peak John Stockton, and let's just see who we're putting over Christopher Buckets Paul. All right.
I'm saying, like, you gonna argue a prime John Stockton? Oh. But the fucked up part is people are gonna comment, yeah, bro, y'all overhating on John Stockton, bro. He's clearly, bro. I'm talking about Chris Paul, bro. I'm talking like he could be top 50. I'm talking about CP3. Hell, James Harden. Even like, what are we doing? Johnny Bones.
Out Rod Higgins. He is not going to play tonight. He has a hyperextended left knee.
In the middle, you get more crisp passes, more
Slim. Stop playing with me.
John Stockton.
Come on,
bro! Stop playing with me, bro.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Johnny T. Stockton.
Stop playing.
Come on, bro.
Stop playing, bro. I'm wearing these old ass shorts right now. I'm exposing my bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop. What are we doing? The nigga dribble with his ribs. Fuck out of here.
Foul is on Terry Teagle of the Warrior backcourt.
Just let me know when he starts dribbling with his left hand, bro. Oh,
there's one. 2, 3 pounds.
Right back to the right. Right back to the. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Eat some shit.
Come on, bro. Johnny T. Stockton. He's literally just standing in the left wing, and the rest of the offense operates. What are we doing?
This nigga Stockton get the ball. He just sit there. Let him cook. He just be like, let him cook.
Come on, bro.
That don't count, bro.
Shot by Richmond. He makes his
Oh yeah,
first
pushing the
two.
tempo.
Warriors, they
Fast
stop.
break.
They do not stop. Stop.
Okay, that was solid. That was solid. Good take.
Put a body on him.
Good layup.
Somebody in
Hey, with
front
the
of him.
The first quarter, the Warriors
right
beat the
hand.
Jazz by a bucket. In the playoffs, it was the Jazz they played in round one of the
contest.
series. That was Richmond fires. The Warriors up 2. They played 6.
Okay, on the break.
Pushing the tempo.
Good feed. Good feed.
Good pass.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Game tied at 16. First time the Warriors
Look at that.
here this
To
year.
the right.
They've beaten the Jazz.
I can't take this dude seriously, bro. Get a left hand, bro. Get a left hand, bro.
Again, he could be top 50. Y'all are trolling. If you looked at a prime Chris Paul in the eye, you said Johnny Stockton was better, bro. You're trolling. You're trolling.
All right, Chad, I know this is just one game, but if you really want to, we will dive deep into this in the Twitter space. So follow us on Twitter, bro. I'm cooking Johnny T.
Facts. I show up. I swear to God, I show up.
Giannis's ascent amongst the greatest players of all time was pretty quick, but we've seen a rapid climb to basketball royalty like this before. Back in 1996, the NBA announced the 50 greatest NBA players to commemorate the league's 50th anniversary. And despite some backlash on the selection, a 24-year-old Shaquille O'Neal was selected as a top 50 player all time
So where's
after
Luka?
just 4 seasons in the NBA.
I ain't gonna lie, even that pick, in retrospect, great pick. But it was still too soon. If we're just keeping it a beam, bro, it was still too soon. But
Shit, for you. Shit. First of all, we forgot about Jokic again. Damn, that was quick. Yeah, Jokic should be here, and Luka damn well should be there too. Fuck out of here.
The second youngest player that was selected for that exclusive Greatest 50 club was Scottie Pippen, who was 31. Back in 2009, sports writer and analyst Bill Simmons released his original basketball pyramid that featured 96 players. At the time, LeBron
such a
James
weird
was
number.
just 24 years old in his
96,
6th
right.
NBA season. He hadn't won a league MVP yet, he had only made 1 trip to the finals at that point, and he just hit his peak. But a young LeBron not only made Bill's GOAT basketball pyramid, he was already so transcendently good that Simmons selected him as the 20th greatest
Damn.
player in NBA history. And after the last half-decade Giannis has put together, he has
stand.
slingshotted himself onto the same trajectory. Now I have to mention the handful of players that just narrowly missed the cut. Those players were Steve Nash, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, Jason Kidd, Bob Pettit, Bob Cousy, James Harden, Chris Paul, Nikola Jokic, and George Mikan.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skipping Bob Cousy, 6, 7, 8, I guess 9. 9 players. Okay, I can't keep for George Mikan. 8 players. Better than Johnny T. Stockton, bro. Come on. I can't, bro.
Man, we smoking Johnny back at this point. I ain't give a fuck about the rankings no more. Shout out Luka, but Johnny, you're up, bro.
All great players, but when the spots are limited to just 30,
And you're lucky Jason Tatum didn't win a fucking championship last year. Because Jason, hey, he even gonna be the best player starting with a J. Stop it, bro.
Shit, you ain't better than Julius Erving.
the criteria to make the GOAT pyramid is a hefty one. I imagine if we redo this pyramid again in 5 years, we'll see Jokic on here, we might see Luka Doncic on here, or possibly James Harden and Chris Paul. But
was
for
gonna say
now,
different name.
this is my new, and I think improved, NBA GOAT pyramid. Let me know what you think.
All in all, I think it's definitely very solid. God, you fucked up with that tier 5, Jimmy. You fucked up with that tier 5, and you really, I know you want to too. We've seen way too many of your videos. I know you want to put Curry in tier 2. You just don't want the backlash, bro. Do it. And Kevin Wayne?
Oh, God. Everybody disagreeing.
Kevin
oh,
Wayne! Oh,
Boo!
this is
Tomatoes,
insane,
tomatoes.
bro. This is insane.
Yeah, shit, he talking about Jason Tatum if Jimmy Butler made this shot. Pussy. yeah, let's really talk. Man, look, man. Again, Soul said it right on the head. I was gonna say it. Jimmy, I get you got way more high rollers than I've ever seen, right? And that's fine. At the end of the day, bro, stop being scared. All right? Yeah, I fuck with you, Jimbo. I fuck with you. But you're playing scared. You know damn well you won't put Luka there. Tier 5. Fine. For your sake, tier 5. You know you won't put Luka there, bro. You know you do. You know you won't put Jokic there. Shit. You know damn well Curry tier 2 to you. You don't think no fucking Bill Jimbo. You don't think no fucking Bill Russell. Like, I think we could go back and find out that he don't think no fucking Bill Russell better than Stephen Curry. He don't. Man, it's alright though. W list, but take Johnny Bones out of here.
Listen, man, comment down below what you think about John Stockton, and we'll catch you in the next video. Go check out this video right here by Jxmyhighroller'S again. Great guy. Could not do this anymore. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just say that again.
I give him that, yeah.
All right, peace.
Peace.